Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Today, I'm here with one of my rockstar coaching clients, Christopher. Man, y'all are about to be so inspired and motivated by this guy's story. And, he's been inside the coaching program for 4 months?
Yeah.
4 months. And man, I know somebody's going to be listening and it's about to change their life straight up. And so, Chris, man, I appreciate you jumping on today. How you feeling?
No problem, man. Good, man. Good. I actually just finished running a few miles, so I'm a little wet, but yeah, I'm good, man.
That's good. Good. Living that lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
So let's jump into it, man. Most folks, when they hear about the success stories of my members, they like, oh man, they got all these great results. They dropping all this weight. What about the backstory? And so let's start there. Like, what type of challenges were you experiencing that made you even want to get started on this weight loss journey?
Yeah, man. So, backstory is, I was a kid that always played sports, played multiple sports, played college football, as I ventured into, they say the work family life, so came the weight. There was a lot of being stagnant, trying this or doing this for 3 months and then falling off. And, I'll start back next Monday. I'll start back next Monday. But what really got me inspired was like, I turned 40 actually July 25th. And so, I was like, hey, look, man, there's got to be a point to where you just dive in and say, I'm gonna go all in and I'm gonna make this lifestyle change. And not only just for me, like I'm a leader of a family. I got a wife, I got 2 kids, and I want to lead by example. I got friends, I got family members, I got a lot of people, that struggle with the same thing that I struggle with, right? It's just the everyday life and the ups and downs and how to navigate through that. And also, take time for yourself, to live a healthy lifestyle. But, health is wealth. So it's kind of the backstory of what made me jump in and say, you know what, I'm going all in this time.
Right, 100%. Some folks, man, it's a certain moment that, maybe I know some people say is when they took a photo and they seen the photo of themselves and they're like, oh, yeah, other folks, it's the doctor visit. The other folks, their clothes don't fit no more. And so, a moment for you?
It wasn't, I guess it wasn't a particular moment per se. Some pictures I look back, I was like, man, dude, I almost didn't want to post pictures of myself a lot of times. I argue with my wife sometimes, like, nah, I don't post that. Nah, I don't post that. Like, nah, I don't do that. Nah, I don't do that. But that combined, I think the biggest thing was, I don't know why the 40 was a big thing for me. I think me turning 40 and then realizing what my goals were, and what I want to be in my future, what I want to lead to my kids, what I want to lead to my grandkids. And it wasn't just always money. It wasn't just always this knowledge, but, just this change of lifestyle, right? How to live a healthier lifestyle, how to be healthy, I'm an African American man, like we cook pork chops and, and sausage and, barbecue all the time, and those things are great, but, there has to be a balance. So I think the combination of me turning 40, and realizing, what, I'm gonna set a goal for myself at 40, and maybe that'll kickstart me to move it in the right direction. So I think that's what made me say, you know what, let's go ahead and jump in.
I commend you on that, man. And I totally respect, you for wanting to get healthy and in shape to being able to pass down these habits and this mindset,
Yep.
this lifestyle to the people you love and care about.
Yep.
Um, so while you're on the weight loss journey, before we got started, like what type of things did you try, to get lose weight?
Man, all kind of stuff, dude. I did intermittent fasting for a little bit. I did the workout this, I did the running this, I did let's do a smoothie diet for 21 days. Again, all those things work in
Yeah.
a small amount of time, but they're just not sustainable. So nothing was sustainable until I jumped into this. And, you know, this was, this changed everything for me, the way you laid it out, what we're doing. And, you hit on something that hit home with me, it's, you wanted to change my relationship with food or our relationship with food. And I think that's what changed. And that's what, made it easier and made me want to continue to push and get to where I'm at now.
Let's touch into that real quick because people hear me say that on social media, but prior to us, developing a healthier relationship with food, how was your relationship with food prior to joining? Like, what did that look like, and how did that affect your life?
Oh man, shit, food was everything. Like you eat when you're upset. You eat when you're sad. You drink when you're sad. You eat when you celebrate. So food was a part. Food and drinking was a part of it all. In every aspect of it. You just taught to enjoy it, right? Those endorphins when you eat those type of things. Uh, and you only live once, eat this and eat that, but you do only live once. So you should probably take care of it, while you have it. So, but yeah, food was a part of everything that was ups, downs, and in between. So,
Well, see, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can resonate with that because even myself at one point, I went through the same thing. Emotionally eating, stress, eating honey
yep.
buns, eating Oreos late at night, big bowl of cereal late at night, feeling terrible 10, 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
I done been there.
Or
Uh,
that big one when you're like, oh man, I done worked out hard. I could eat this. It's like, no, man. That's why you don't want to eat that.
exactly. There you
Yeah.
go. I'm glad you hit on that because I know a lot of people be working out and they wonder why their stomach ain't going down, but because they're doing that.
Big ass stomach behavior, man.
Yes, okay, exactly. And so let's shift gears, man. So what was it that made you, what did you see or hear while watching my content that made you say, man, all right, let's go ahead and make this happen?
Yeah, I mean, for one, man, I joke about it a lot, but the big ass stomach behavior quote is
Yeah.
extremely funny. So, I mean, I'm a guy that likes to laugh and joke. So that
Yeah.
originally got my attention. And then as I started seeing, I started incorporating some of the things that you put, like, like the Costco, like use this meat, eat this fruit, do these things. And I was like, man, this dude knows his stuff. And so I started to tune in and kind of see some of the success stories. And so, that's when I had hit you up. I think you had put a post like, man, you want to lose, so many pounds in so many months. And I was like, you know what? I'm ready to commit all the way. And, a lot of times, sometimes they say you got to put your money where your mouth is. And I think all the money I was spending on going out to do this, going out to do that, I'm like, shit, I mean, I need to spend some money on my health. That's what's important. How much money you want to put to that, how valuable that is to you. So that's when kind of hit you up.
Right, right. I'm proud of you, man. So I know everybody's been waiting, man. They're like, okay, we heard the backstory. What results has he gotten? So uh
Yep.
we've been working together now 4 months. So let us know how much weight have you lost in the past 4 months?
30 pounds in 4 months, man.
I'm talking about, man. Super proud of
30,
you.
30 pounds in 4 months, man. I can't go anywhere without somebody saying, man, you've been on it, huh? Like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I mean, I went from an extra large, now I'm down to a large. I mean, my pant size then went down. I think I'm about to be two sizes now. So yeah. I mean, it's been a great change.
That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. So a lot of people think about just the weight loss. I want to lose the 30 pounds. I want to lose 20. I want to lose 50. But I think a lot of people don't realize the type of impact that it has on their life, whether
Yeah.
it's personal life, their career. Like, in what ways has dropping this 30 pounds affected, your family life, your personal life, your relationship at work, things like that?
Yeah, man, I'm getting more quality sleep. I mean, that was the biggest one, man. I'd be up all night long. I'd be up to like 2 in the morning, you know, getting about, 5, 6 hours of sleep and, dragging throughout the day and eating bad. And then, so the first part is the sleep. Second part, obviously, was the energy now. I coach my son's flag football team, basketball team, like I'm a busy guy. So, being able to run around with a bunch of 6 year olds and is huge for me as well. The confidence, um, when you put something on and you look good, I'm like Deion Sanders, man. You look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. So hey, man, I like to dress. I like to look good. So that helped. The energy level is insane, fellas. Uh, you know, in the bedroom as well, things will change for you. I hope that's not too rated R.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, all of it, man. Uh, yeah, it just feels good to be in good shape. The skin, you know, everything, man.
that's awesome, man. Super happy for you. You definitely put in the work, man, and really excited for what's to come for you. What would you say are the 2 to 3 things within the coaching program itself that you felt like made the most biggest impact that was most helpful for you?
Yeah, I mean, the community one is huge, the encouragement from everybody else, just to kind of see what they're eating and what they're doing. You even post what you're eating, what you're doing, which is huge because it isn't just, hey man, I'm just telling you to do this. I'm living it myself. Uh, the coaching aspect of it, being able to reach out and be like, hey, look, you know, what can I do differently? This is what I'm running to. Like I remember the first time I hit you up, I was like, hey man, first month, first 2 weeks, I was like, man, that workout don't seem too strenuous. And he was like, oh man, just run the play. Sure enough, like it was it was the right workout that I should have been doing.
Right.
So, just running the play and listening and having you there, having the community there, having those like, you throw those little competition things out here and there, having to post your meal, to keep you consistent is a huge one too. The Zoom meetings on Mondays, I learned a lot from. I never knew the process of, drinking liquor and what it does to your body when you're on a diet. Now your body has to fight that off first for continue burning fat. That was a game changer for me. The little jewels that you would drop here and there. Um, man, all of it, dude. I mean, it was huge having the workouts already ready for you for the whole week, for the whole month, knowing what you're gonna do in the gym so you can just focus on attacking it. It just made life easier. So yeah, I
Yes,
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
that's awesome, man. That man, I get goosebumps thinking about that. That is really
Yeah.
I'm glad you found it helpful. Uh, so I know there are some people that's probably been watching, listening, just off in the cut, just looking at everybody get these results, man. But if you had to just say some some helpful words to that person that may be on the fence. You know, they want to make a change, but they just might need a little bit of a nudge, man. What would you say to that person to get them off the fence to really go out and change their life, man?
Tomorrow's too late. You know, tomorrow's too late, man. Make the decision today. Um, you know, your health is important. The most important thing we have is our health. So don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week. Do take that first step. It gets easier. You're gonna enjoy it, but you gotta take the first step. It's the hardest. So you gotta just believe in yourself and trust it and jump out there, man.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that any better. Man, I know it's gonna change somebody's life. You know, it's I had this saying, less is more sometimes. You know,
Yes,
some of these interviews that I do with our members are a lot longer, but this one right here is dense with value. Like the people
good.
who listen to this short, and if they really pay attention, listen to it a couple of times, man, it's a lot of gems in here. Before we head out, is there anything that you want to share that I may not have asked you about?
Uh, no, no, nothing at all, man. This is a life-changing experience. It's just not a moment. This will change your life, man. If you commit to it, you know, you get out of this what you put into it, just like anything else in life. So, uh, jump on with my boy Jay Jackson, man.
With that said, we out. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.